All right, lowering them down. At least she's not immune to Miraculous Star F. Swinging in for 16, swinging in for 3k. All right, make the player lose, buddy. You need to use something here. Neokiri, finally we can make a fusion play. We have, like, the tribute materials. Tribute 2 for BUSTER BLADER! And swing for 8100. Before we get into today's replays, I like to say, if you would like to show me your replay, go ahead and leave your code in the comments below. It could be Master Duel or Duel Links, whichever you feel like. I will go ahead and build those all up and film a video at a later date featuring all of your replays. All right? Oh, here's an interesting one. So we have what looks like a Light Galaxy player on the equip cards versus a deck that's not showing a preview image. That's not something I've ever seen before in game, where it's not even showing a preview. Let's go ahead and check this out. It is a low ranked game, so it's highly likely that the person's just on like a pile of crap, maybe like they're like a masochist or something. But they are going first. We're going to see. Oh, they're going second, actually. I'm sorry. So the UD's player is going to draw for turn. Let's see. What is he actually playing? Setting 1, setting 2, tributing. All right. These are like Galaxy cards. Normal summoning. Oh, it's Pyro. I don't know why this didn't give me a preview image, but yeah, okay. We got Pyro here. Ooh, milling and adding the Flame Ruler is pretty cool if we have a guy to tribute summon. Tribute 1 for Innocent Lancer. Go ahead and swing in, and I mean, buddy, it was a 2 tribute. What do you expect? What do you think Light Galaxy's playing for a 2 tribute? Come on. Normal summoning. What is that? Oh, it's the Galacterial Ore. So we are going to do equip spell stuff. That is certainly something. Tribute summoning another Galactic Oblivion. Oh boy, howdy. I wish we had a card that just let us special summon Galactic Oblivion from hand or graveyard. Huh. Transcendent Lineac. Can we even do anything with the skill to, like, get the equip card back? No, apparently not. We are just going to wipe the board here, which is pretty good. The Pyro player loses their free 2 tribute, so maybe if they just see too many tributes here that they can't do anything. Summoning the bear, adding back that 1500 Peter. Normal summoning a guy, normal summoning a guy. Fiery Blaze, pop that back row. That is the Universal Storm, okay. Activating the skill again, grabbing the Hyper Assistant. Oh, here we go, Chromatographus. And then we're going to go ahead and set 2 cards. Cool. Can't out the Galactic Oblivions. Well, hopefully they can't get the equip spell out of the grave this turn. Universal Storm pop in the back row. Okay, it was Rice Stars. That would have been really good if they were actually playing Secret Order. There's Galacterial Ore, which adds the equip spell. Alright, Tribute 2. Tribute 2 for who? Hold on, who's this? Vanishing Heliacal Riser. You have 2 or less cards in your hand. Shuffle 1 monster in your graveyard into the deck. Screen is 200 replacement. Oh, it +1s if there's equip spell on field. Alright, so they have 2 cards now. That immediately turns this dude online. 4100 insane. Draw a card. Oh no, they're using the skill first. Now they use the skill. Put a card back. Gain attack and then draw a card. Ooh, they have piercing. Okay. Well, this could easily be the end of the game if our gamer does not draw anything here. Fatal Roar, activating the skill, adding the Hyper Assistant once again. We at least milled a tribute guy this turn. Maybe we can actually do something about that. Summoning out Chemicalized Salamander. Here we go. It looks like we are just, you know, playing some Salamangreat here. Very cool animation. An animation you don't see very often that I think is really nice. Alright, summon the guy out. He is 33, and we immediately get Rice Terrorist. Okay, does this give piercing? No. Does this give piercing? No. Alright, well, we're not dead. At the very least, we are not dead. Widespread the last. That is insane. Hold. If we can do any kind of tribute play, we are just immediately right back into the game. Fatal Roar again, decking ourselves out. Now, we need something here from this guy, but that's not enough to kill. We need to win this turn, or else we lose. We're sending out the Salamander once again. He is boosted. Some cards back, but that's not enough to keep us alive. We are still going to deck a Tribute to the Doom popping card. Wait a second. 1633 for gain! What an insane game shot. the last possible second. They got so bricked up because they couldn't summon anything. They could out the board, but they couldn't play their own cards, so they didn't have any like back row or anything. So we were able to just take advantage of that, and with the absolute Hail Mary, the last cards in deck to just swing for game. What a heads up play being on Tribute to the Dune. I personally like Pot of Greed, obviously, in all these decks. But that was such a good play of Tribute. And I'll be honest, this deck is probably suboptimal. I think these two are so good to be maxed out at 3, and I don't think you really need Innocent Lancer at all. I understand the utility of having a Piercer, but I really don't like that it's a Tribute dude. And I've never even looked at this deck. I have no idea what to say about Light Galaxy at all with the equip card. Wait, what was that? Oh, Beautiful Chronicle. Look at that. This needs like a silver border to really tie it all together. So we got what claims to be Gaia versus Noodle Ninja. Dragons versus Gaia. Dragons versus Blue Eye. Oh, you know we gotta watch the Blue Eyes game for King of Games. Come on. What world do we not watch the Blue Eyes game? So it's Luke versus Luke. One Luke is on a regular deck, and the other's on Blue Eyes. I believe the bottom player is the Blue Eyes gamer, at least what I'm promised is a Blue Eyes gamer. The top Luke is going first. Let's see what they start with. Set 1, set 2, set 3, pass, no back row. If this was Gaia down here, this could be OTK immediately. Set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. Set 4, and a true T-set pass. Looks like we didn't have any playmakers. Tribute something 2 for Multi-Strike Dragon. Dragios, here he comes. We tribute over 2 Flip Dragons, very funny. Inferno popping Inferno, also very funny. And we can't do anything further. Slugger and Phoenix Dragon going to grave after the Dragios murdered them. Drawing for turn. If this bottom player was on Dragios, we do just have... Oh, they are summoning Dragios. So do they have the skill, though? Okay, we are on Dragios Star Nova, but wait a second. It probably one of these dudes playing Blue Eyes. Okay, no, the skill doesn't mean they're not playing Blue Eyes. But you never know. Oh, we saw Flip Dragon, there's Flap Dragon. Okay, but we're still doing just Dragios Pass. Dragios Star Nova means they can add Fusion. Hopefully they don't have the Dragon and a 2 tribute monster. Triad Drago, Phoenix Dragon, Triad Drago effect, draw a card, Phoenix Dragon, pitch a card, add back the Dragios. If they have the Dragon, here comes Hyperside Dragon, Dragios Star F. There's Dragios once again, summoning back out the Dragon. We know they added Fusion, so here they comes. Use these two off. Hyper Strike Dragon, Dragios Star F. Comes out onto the field. Activate Talismanic Seal Array. Okay, okay. Go ahead and lower down that Dragios. Milling with Dragios Star effect. The negate attack is super funny. We got the piercing, so we're able to attack in. Obviously, there's no reason for Triad Drago to attack this monster. There's a highly likely chance that there is a stat line on it, but we have a lot of numbers on our field, so the opponent does get to add 2. Oh, there's Miragios. This could be it. No card in hand for Miragios, so it's not game over. But here comes Miragios Star F. Miragios Star F effect. Oh, we did have a card in hand. There's Dragios. Okay, well, this is over. Miragios Star F swings in 3k, swings in 15, swings in with Dragios over there, and Dragios again for game. Didn't see a Blue Eyes. I was promised Blue Eyes, did not see Blue Eyes. I'm very upset, very bothered. One of these players better be on Blue Eyes, or I'm going to be... I'll be extra mad if any of the players on Blue Eyes. I'm mad. There's no Blue Eyes in this deck. What the fuck? Ooh. Alright, we're going to a gold game. This one is claiming to be Warriors versus, I think it said Dragons. It was either Dragons or it might be Gaia. Okay, we're going first down here to the bottom, and it promised me this Gavin player was playing Warriors. So let's go ahead and see what he can do here. Draws for turn, sets 1, sets 2, sets 3. Yikes. I can only imagine that the cards left in hand are the materials needed for the fusions. Okay, set 4, pass. Alright, this is good. This can go really good for us. We get to keep all our materials. Here are these. Misaki, Avian Spell Tags popping in back row. It was the middle one. It was fusion. Hime Luna is coming out of here. Okay, cool. Hime Luna effect. Flip that guy. Celestial Guidance, targeting Kimeluna, boosting her stats, setting Fusion from the deck, activating Shield and Sword, turning her to a 5100, swinging over that Triad Drago and passing. Okay, well, we still have 2 cards left in hand, so maybe we're slow rolling a Fusion play? Maybe that's just more Kimelunas, who knows? But we're about to get Dragons for our life saving. Star replace or summoning back the Triad Drago, I'm sorry, so we have extra material on field. Summoning out the Star Replacer again, popping the back. Like, they snipe the gate attack. Here comes Dragas, but you might notice Dragas is not big enough to get over this Kimeluna. So what they have to do is... Oh, okay, they had Miragias. I don't know why they even summoned Dragas unless they have another card in hand to pitch off Miragias. Which they do not, so they just pass. Okay, well, Kimeluna, you want to kill this guy? Here comes Misaki, aiming spell attacks, popping the back row. It is Slime. What is up, my Slime? Kimeluna switching that guy into defense. Special Guidance, boosting her again. No Fusion set this time. We know this middle set card here is in fact Fusion. We didn't have one more monster just win the game. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. 2 cards in hand. Neither of them do anything. Nothing just to win. Very frustrating. The warrior skill is actually... it's a little weird. You would like it to be able to set up the fusion plays, but it really doesn't. We're going to head and treat on Miragias again. Maybe this time we can play Miragias, right? Miragias effect. There we go. Pitch another Miragias, lower this guy down to 0. Okay. Is Kimeluna unaffected by that? What's going on there? Level 7 or lower monster in your opponent's field. Oh, she's level 8. That's very funny. She is immune to that. Alright, lowering them down. At least she's not immune to Miragias Star F. Swinging for 16, swinging for 3k. Alright. Make the player lose, buddy. You need to use something here. Neokiri, finally we can make a fusion play. We have, like, the tribute materials. Tribute 2 for Buster Blader! And swing for 8100. That is fucking crazy. Dude just got blown the fuck out by Tribute Summon Buster Blader. That's insane. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, the Buster Blader coming in ultra clutch. So crazy. Okay. If the previews for this deck are true, these decks I mean, if the previews for these decks are true, we are in for a fucking treat for our last replay of the day. What the replay showed me was one player was on Sea Serpents and the other is on the fucking scrubbing deck, the soap deck. Okay, let's see if this is real. If this is real, this could be the replay of all time. Alright, normal summon, Angler Coil, Tribute Kyosube for Sea Dragon King. Grabbing Umi, activating Umi, and passing. Banger turn, buddy. Set 1, set 2, Tribute over them both. 2 spellcasters for Gear Golem. Gear Golem swinging for finally seeing Gear Golem after being promised it so many goddamn times. Gear Golem swinging over the Sea Dragon King. But hey, that's not enough to win the game. Kleindross putting the guy back. Special summoning another one. His effect to burn is offline, but he is just a big beefy motherfucker. And then, oh, we get a negate attack, so we can't do anything about that. But we do have some pretty good guys on board. Although we still can just get swung over by HQ Golem. Setting 2 cards and just going aggressive. There we go. Punching with Gear Golem, that's fine. Gear Golem beatdown is very normal. They can't activate any of the back row. They accidentally set Pot of Greed before activating. That's funny. Clashing Twin Tides. We're just going Pot of Greed again. Go ahead and drawing 2. Normal summoning the Chakraminos. Light Dome drawing a card. Tribute 2. It's the Whale! The Whale boosting itself. Boosting itself with the skill. Whale effect lowering the Gear Golem, burning them. No back row destruction, so we could get blown up by sets. So the sets are nothing. Swing it. Oh, that's Babysitter Goat. Okay, Babysitter Goat being engraved means that they are on the King trap, so they can negate an extra attack at some point in the game. Tribute to the Doom popping the Whale, insane. pitching droid deck Leo, but we are just going defensive once again. Seems like we had not found any tribute dudes. I am on the lookout because I was promised that the bottom player was on the like mortar, soap mortar, and all those kinds of cards, but we're not seeing it out of them. What the fuck is that? Huh? Equipment of Ascension. Equip to one face of monster field. The equip monster's level increases by 2 and gains 200 attack. Thanks. Alright, well, swinging in with there. Yep, 14. Yep, 14. 2 of the goats. Okay. And the guard negating direct attack and putting back a goat and gear golem. And then they're attacking lowered because the seal is no longer in effect. Setting 2 cards, setting a 3rd card, and passing. You gotta play something, dude. Alright, swinging in. It's Seventh Road Sorcerer. Card Restoration, drawing some cards. What the fuck was that? I think we finally seen the King Trap. The guard again, putting back the Seventh Road Sorcerer, putting back who? Descendant of Titans. They have multiple level 1 fiends. Activating Mr. Alchemy, adding back the Strange Cat. Star Replacer, normal summoned. Summoning a Stranger, Seventh Road Sorcerer now. Summoning back Mr. Alchemy. Mr. Alchemy looping this for... Ooh, looping it for a draw. That's -3. Scrubbing Santa Claus! Wait, what's this do? During your invasion, you normal start touches on this card. Your opponent can't draw cards to go to the number of monsters field, then you gain the number of cards from it by 300. Okay, wait a second. It was Mill.
It's my turn. This can't be right.
They milled him to death.
You can't sneak your strategies past me.
Holy fuck. I can't believe it. It's a mill deck. That's insane. Hold on. Get this shit out of my face. It's a mill deck. What the fuck? Card restoration. It's just so much stall. And cards that mill out the opponent. And then you just want to sit on Gear Golem's giant ass the entire time. The Seventh Road Sorcerer loops the Scrubbing Santa, which I think, yeah, it's only a one-up. You can only get one right now. Oh my god. That's actually insane. It's actually crazy. I cannot believe it's a mill deck. No, that's actually fucking crazy. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna take a look at this mill deck. I'm gonna try that sometime. That is really cool. Okay. Well, we actually found some really sick games on this replays. On these replays. I mean, that's it for the replays. So, once again, like I said at the top, if you would like to see your replays featured on the channel, go ahead and leave your code below. I will look at Duel Links, I'll look at Master Duel, I'll look at any game that has a replay feature. Just go ahead and leave that down below, and then later on I'll do a big video featuring everyone's replays. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye.